This is a video I never thought I would have to make. I honestly would never think anything of it, because this situation never came across my head. But as we know, our favorite streamer, Dr.Witnesser, he was asked a question by someone in his chat. They asked him, what are your thoughts on Juice WRLD? And I'm just gonna let the video play, because I don't know how to explain this bullshit.
Your opinion on Juice WRLD. I would stay very far away from anybody's music who sits there and overdoses and dies from a seizure because of his drug overdose. Okay, clearly he did not have Christ in his heart. Clearly his music shows that.
Alright, first off, I'm not gonna say that Juice WRLD never mentioned the devil in any way, because he did in some of his tracks. And but he never said it in a he's not saying like the devil's good, or he's not making it seem like how this retard is saying. The Juice WRLD took the devil's 666, which is basically the devil's calling, you know, how he says everything, and turned it into something positive, 999, which was going to be his record label. He mentioned it in so many tracks, so many interviews, and it's basically flipping all your demons and turning them into something positive, which is something not a lot of artists do, but which is what he did, you know. 999 is like his trademark thing. So it's basically flipping all your demons that are inside of you, your inner demons, and turning them into positive things. There's a little bit more to it, so I'm just gonna let a clip play of when he actually explains himself.
Coded. All right, so decode for us, what is the meaning behind the numbers 999?
Oh, cool. So I got it tatted on me.
Yep.
Right here. 999. If you're a person that believes anything that's any type of thing has to do with the Bible, I think in the last book of the Bible it say that 666 is the mark of the beast, right? And that's, you know, that's Satan, that's Baphomet, that's hell. 999 represents taking whatever hell, whatever bad situation, whatever struggle you're going through, and turning it into something positive and using it to push yourself forward.
Oh, snap. Okay, you talking revelations right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, all right.
You see, he literally mentioned the scripture in the end of the Bible just to justify what he said about 999, and it just, how can you sit there and say that he's connected to the devil? He says it in his music when he literally, you know, it just doesn't add up. But I guess Dr. Witnesser knows best, because apparently he's the smartest man alive.
Clearly what happened to him shows that. This really pains me to like know that there's a lot of young people out there in the world that are literally looking up to idols like Juice WRLD, looking up to a person that overdosed and died on drugs. I want your idol to be Jesus Christ, God. Have him as your idol, not Juice WRLD.
I don't understand how this man can hate on Juice just because he did more in like 2 years than this guy will ever do in his whole fucking life. Like, at this point, quit streaming, bro. Half of the community, like 3/4 of the people that watch your stream are there to bash you and hate you. Yeah, you have some fans, you know, looking through your TikTok comments, there's 1 or 2 people every once in a while. But come on, man, you gotta understand that you're being criticized for things that you should be criticized about, you know. Like, why? I don't get how people can cancel. I don't get how people can cancel people like Mr. Beast, who said a joke 4 years ago when people weren't snowflakes about it like they are now. And he's literally planted millions of trees, giving away millions of dollars, and they still cancel him for something he's done years ago. When this guy's literally doing it right in front of our very own eyes, and no one has said anything about it.
We know his punishment. We know what's going to happen to him, okay? Last act of life is that you obviously do not love God because you're breaking his 6th commandment on yourself. I wish the young people of the world would not look up to people who do such acts.
Bro, this gnome looking ass guy is talking so much when Juice WRLD did so much positive stuff for other people. He brought up so many people's lives. You can say he saved people's lives to a point, because when I was like honest, I'm being 100% honest, when I was really up, I felt like Juice WRLD was one of the only people that was ever there for me, and that's because his music is just so relatable, and it's just so, like, there's so much emotion that he used to put in his music. And for reasons like that and other similar, he's my favorite artist. And I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds like, oh, this video is so prejudiced, but no, Juice WRLD is my favorite artist, and for that reason I have to defend him, because Dr. Witnesser is making fun of someone who is not able to defend themselves, which is bullying, you know. Which, so I mean, I guess I have to bully him back. And it didn't stop there for Dr. Witnesser. On his Twitter, he tweeted out, "You know the world is sick when people look up to a druggie that killed himself." I was at a loss for words when I saw that, bro. I was so pissed off. I texted my friend about it. We're both equally pissed off. It's like there's actual things that are going on that are making this world sick, you know? There's a literal pandemic that's killed millions upon millions of people, and your number one priority / worry right now is bashing a 21-year-old guy who died. It's just, and I also saw a tweet that I agreed with that made a lot of sense. It's like, after this, I just feel like he's trying to use his religion and God for views and followers, which actually seems like it's what he's doing, you know? Because this doesn't have anything to do with God right now. This has nothing to do with religion. He's, like I said, he's bashing a 21-year-old guy who tragically passed away this year, or last year, my bad. I don't understand how there's people like this. Luckily, the 999 family, you know, Juice WRLD fans, anyone with pretty much logic in their head, started bombarding him with messages and just rating him and like making him feel shitty about himself, which I'm not saying you should do. I don't really think you should. It's funny. It honestly really is funny, because that's what he deserves for not only this but all the other crazy stuff he's done. But one of my favorite things is that DJ Scheme, who's like Juice WRLD's best friend, his DJ, you know, they're just basically brothers to an extent, you know. He bashed him as well, and his tweet was actually really funny too. He said, "Stay on his fat ass on God. Do not stop spamming him. I want to make sure either Twitch bans him or we never make him go on Twitch again." I 100% agree. Twitch banned him, then they unbanned him because they saw that a lot of the Christian community was like mad at them. But I don't understand how they can be mad at them when he's spreading a message so wrongly. You know, it's just crazy what people do. But yeah, that's basically all I think I have for today. I talked a lot in this video. There wasn't really much clips I had to show. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure this is not going to be my last Dr. Witnesser video, because I genuinely despise this man. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Comment anything, your thoughts on him. If you think he's in the wrong, if you think he's in the right, let me know. And yeah, I'm gone. Oh yeah, 999 shit for life. Rip Juice WRLD.
Baby, know I'm all to the fall. Can't lose, got him real pissed off. Rick Ross in his bitch, I'm a boss. Ayy, pull up, she gon' drop them charges.